If you go and you bring in John Harbaugh, it's like, all right, Jim Schwartz with John Harbaugh sounds like a dream team for a lot of people. John Harbaugh's been doing it a long time. Instant respect. If you go and you bring in one of the other names, and Jim was sincerely interested in being the head coach, but you bring in one of the young names, could you be setting yourself up a little bit? I'm just asking, man. That's all I'm doing is asking. We have nothing but time, so your brain runs and you ask questions. Could you be setting up for 2019? Where, like, Jim has laid out what he would do in that interview as the head coach. You brought in John Harbaugh. It's like, hey, it's John Harbaugh. Super Bowl winning head coach, very successful head coach. Ain't no one getting in the way of him. You bring in one of the other names that aren't necessary, especially like if you're bringing like Chris Shula, who's a defensive guy. If you were to bring in one of those other names, would there be some sort of friction? Do you think you run the risk of friction?
It is. I know we got to go. It is hard for me to envision a world where, he interviews for the head coaching job, doesn't get it, but is like eager to be the defensive coordinator for the guy that beats him out for the job, regardless of if it's offense or defense, especially more if it's defense. I mean, if they go and hire a defensive guy, it surprised me a little bit. It would also.
I'm just thinking of a different name. That's all.
But it would also. Brian Flores was another one who we don't even know if they're going to be able to. If there's going to end up being an interview, right? Because their season's over.
Yeah.
Why haven't we heard Brian Flores?
Haven't heard it at all.
So maybe they have zero interest in him, or maybe the league has zero interest in him. Maybe the temperature's still too hot from the lawsuit and everything that was said about his time in Miami. I'm just saying it's hard for me to consider that Jim Schwartz could be a defensive coordinator in that situation.